Most people will never figure this out. They spend their whole lives assuming intelligence means memorizing facts, quoting books, or collecting perfect grades. But deep down, you know that's not the full picture. You've seen highly educated people make foolish choices. You've seen people with sky-high IQs collapse under pressure. So the question is, if they're so smart, why do they keep failing? Here's the truth. Real intelligence isn't about how much you know. It's about how differently you see. It's about thinking in ways most people never even consider. And today, I'll walk you through 5 mindset shifts that don't just make you sharper, they make you powerful in a way that's impossible to ignore. No bragging, no ego, just calm, steady strength. Don't argue to win. Ask to understand. Average people argue like it's a courtroom, trying to prove they're right. Truly smart people don't need that. They don't play to win the debate. They play to discover truth. They ask questions. What makes you think that? What outcome are you hoping for? They stay curious instead of combative. And because they're not attacking, people open up. That's how real minds are changed, through understanding, not domination. Don't get stuck in the moment. Zoom out and see the system. Most people treat setbacks as if they're the end. One mistake and they spiral. I'm terrible. I'll never get it right. But smart people don't even call it failure. They call it feedback. They ask, what led me here? What pattern caused this? What can I adjust for next time? They treat life like a system to be refined, not a soap opera to dramatize. When you zoom out far enough, nothing is final. Everything is just data. Filter everything with one question. Is this in my control? Most people burn out worrying about traffic, gossip, opinions, or the news. They try to control the uncontrollable. Smart people don't waste their energy that way. They ask, can I actually control this? If yes, act. If no, release it. That ruthless focus is why high performers seem so calm. Because their energy isn't scattered everywhere. It's locked on what they can control. Master the power of silence. Notice how uncomfortable people get in silence? They rush to fill it with jokes, noise, arguments. Smart people don't. They own the silence. They listen more than they talk. They watch, they wait. Because the one who talks least often understands the most. Silence is strength. It makes others lean in. It reveals truths loud voices miss. And it keeps you in control. Don't react. Observe. When insulted, most people snap back. When life throws a curveball, most panic. Smart people do the opposite. They pause, breathe, and calculate. That short pause gives them clarity, leverage, perspective. Reacting is easy. Observing is powerful. Because the calmest person in the storm becomes the one everyone remembers. You don't need a PhD. You don't need to shout the loudest. You don't even need to be the fastest learner in the room. All you need is to shift the way you think. Ask instead of argue. Zoom out instead of panic. Focus only on what you can control. Embrace silence. Observe before reacting. Most people will never practice this, but if you do, you won't just look smarter, you'll be smarter, sharper, calmer, unshakable. If this resonated with you, don't just scroll away. Hit the like button, drop a comment saying quiet power so I know you're part of the 10%, and subscribe because this is just the beginning. While the world chases noise, you're here to build silent strength.